Okay, so we're over by the wok. This is an electric wok, and most of the action's going to be right in the center where the heat and coils are. Put a little oil in it and let that get hot. And what we're going to do is actually cook the meat and vegetables separately from each other. If you try to cook everything together, it's all the juices from the meat and the vegetables are going to blend, and you really don't want that to happen. You want to be able to brown your meat first so it has like a nice sear to it. And then we'll take it out and we'll do our vegetables. We'll start with the beef. Now this is London broil, and I cut it on the same angle that I did the chicken. So I just took a piece of London broil. It has really nice marbling in here. You can use any meat, but you don't want to use too inexpensive a piece of meat because it'll be tough. All right, this is great. So I'm gonna put some meat in. I have my plate as my shield. Ooh. Oh good, this keeps me away from the spattering oil. So you see, we're just searing our meat. And it's just cooking nicely on the outside. It doesn't have to cook all the way through yet because we will put it back in. Get it nice and brown on all sides. Look at that. Like I said, you can do this. This is a dish you can do with anything. And we cut it fairly thin so it cooks really quickly. This is pretty good immediate gratification meal. Okay, you can start taking it out. The thing about you cooking your vegetables, take all the meat out, okay, is the ones that are the densest you want to cook first, which would be the broccoli. Put the broccoli in. And I'm going to let that cook down just a few minutes to soften because that's really our hardest vegetable here. I'm going to put a little wine in here to have some moisture. And I'm using white wine instead of red wine even though I'm cooking meat because I wanted to add like a little bit of tanginess. You don't want that red wine meaty flavor, the very rich flavor. You want a light grapey flavor. And this is steaming the broccoli. And I'll add some of my other ingredients. Let's see. You kind of work with the cover with this, you know, because you want to cover it, you want to open it, you can use it when things are splattering to shield it. It's also multiple uses, so you keep your cover around. These are shiitake mushrooms. They're sliced thinly, and you don't use the stems of shiitake mushrooms because they're really tough. You won't be able to eat them. I'm going to put in a little bit of celery, some onions, a little red pepper. Oh, this is fun. And look at this, you know, with the red and green, it actually balances the flavors and it also will balance the nutritional value. We'll season it. A little salt and pepper, or you can use soy sauce. This is the low sodium soy sauce. You know, this isn't really Chinese food. This is stir fry. You can use what, you know, you relate as Chinese ingredients, or you can put other things in. Also, I think I'm going to put in a little jalapenos. There they are. Red peppers, green peppers. Just a little bit of heat is nice in there. It'll cook down. It won't be so hot. I'm going to cover that, cook it for a few minutes, and we'll add some more ingredients. How are we doing in here? You can really cook this as long as you want because all of these ingredients can be eaten raw. So you can choose how long you want to cook it. If you want your vegetables to have a little crunch, you cook it less time. If you want them more well done, then you cook them a little longer. Okay, I'm going to add the meat back. And I'm going to season it again. Now everything will cook together. The meat will finish cooking. All the flavors will blend. A little more soy sauce. A little more pepper. If you want your sauce to be a little thickened, what you would do is take out, finish cooking, take out the all the ingredients, and then with the juices, add a little bit of flour. But I really don't think that's necessary. This is a delicious meal. It's a one-pot meal. And we're gonna add some bean sprouts. That would be at the very end, because these can cook in like 2 seconds. We're gonna cover it and just let it cook down just a bit, and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, so you see we plated this beautiful beef and broccoli. I wanna taste my rice, because it smells so good. Oh wow, this is marvelous. It was really easy, less than 5 minutes. Enjoy your food.